Willis, Miami Beach, as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. The Dolphins had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do and protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. Now Willis. Got it to Bell on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there.
Elijah Arroyo, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Touchdown! Marvin Harrison Jr., 65 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They've probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Well, a pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the connection to Moore. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And Wilson in motion left. Tapped forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down. (7-7) our score after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. That's going to be caught by Harrison. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Oh, a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
60 Eagles, 60.
The shotgun snap to Willis. High up there to grab it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now 3rd down and very long.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Street. Street.
Back to throw, Willis. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
At the 41-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Going right back to Wilson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Bills. Marvin Harrison Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Warriors 70.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Willis looking to throw it. That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Again, it's Willis to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and
18, hot.
Now Willis to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Willis will look to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Right back to the air with Willis. That's taken in by Arroyo. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Ready? Go.
Willis looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Dolphins! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Bills 21, Dolphins 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Garrett Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Ready.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First down, here's the run with Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
19 Lions. Get up.
Now Willis. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
6 is average. 6.
Back to throw, Willis. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. And he completes it to Wilson. They'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
18, 5-2, go!
To throw, here's Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Okay, great.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Willis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Willis is going to throw once more. Setting up the screen for Miller. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
On the ball now. Net 18 card, hot 70, hot 70. Go street. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now Willis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Willis with a quick throw out wide. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
A first down carry now for Miller. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
60 Eagles, 6 Warriors, 70s. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Now Willis to throw. He connects with Hyatt. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or really something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
11 more on that one and another first down. Now an audible here into something else.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19. Ready.
Miller. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Willis. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18.
Willis. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3